One thing I want you to know is that people will treat you like rubbish for as long as you tolerate how they treat you, and you don't say anything about it because you don't want to step on anybody's toes. You don't want anybody to feel bad. You don't want anybody to think that you're a bad person, you're disrespectful, you're rude, blah 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 blah. Please, somebody offends you, somebody steps on your toe, open your mouth and talk to the person and tell the person that, Charlie, what you did, I don't appreciate it, I don't like it, please don't do it again. You don't have to be rude, or you can always be nice and say what you have to say. Not so, exactly my point. But don't let people treat you like rubbish. I know a girl whose dad told her that, oh, I'll take you to nursing school abroad, to the UK. You know what the dad did? At the time that she went to write her English proficiency exam, so she went to write, I think it was TOEFL or so. She did well. She did very well. She got a high score and everything. Her dad was like, he was actually outside the country, so she called him and she was like, oh, my TOEFL teacher said that I should, try and get a school, so that at least when the results come, I can just place in the application and then go as soon as possible. You know what the dad said? Oh no, you let me come to the country first. When I come, then we'll discuss this thing, but you're gonna write the exam, blah blah blah. At that time, the girl was supposed to make a choice between a course that she excels so well in and a course that she wasn't doing well in. And because of the fact that she was going to study nursing, she had to drop the one that she was doing very very well in for the average score one while she was in university. So unfortunately, because of what her dad said and the assurance he gave her on the call, she decided to drop the course that she excelled in for the average one. Fast forward, the dad came back and said that, you know what, I've decided to change my mind. You will not go abroad again. Now she can't go back and take the course that she dropped. She will just have to continue with the one that she does average in. And she was very sad. You know what the dad did? He actually let her younger sibling go abroad and go and study there. And this girl was still in the country for so long. The girl got depressed and lost her first class because she settled for the course that she was doing averagely in. Sometimes you think that your parents or your uncle or something care about you so much or care about your future so much. A lot of people say that, the people who you love the most are the ones who hurt you, blah 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 blah. It's because of the fact that you don't expect them to hurt you. That's why when they hurt you, you feel very bad about it. Do you understand? Yes, you think they are concerned about you. But one of the things I want you to understand is, in this life, live your life as if the only person you have is God. If people make a promise to you, don't attach so much expectation to it. Go behind your door, close it, and go to God and tell him that, Lord, preserve whatever it is that is for me. Because the fact that somebody has promised something doesn't mean they are going to do it, no matter who the person is. So learn to normalize not attaching your emotions to to those things that people have said they will do. Don't be expecting so much. In fact, in this life, you can either expect disappointment or expect the person to fulfill it, but make sure that you are staying at both ends so that whichever one happens, you are not shocked. Because the reason why a lot of people have broken hearts is because of the fact that they were expecting that the person that they are with will not break their hearts, but at the end of the day, what happened? He left you, not so, and you are still here, you are crying. I'm very sorry about that, but I want you to understand that life is not always what you think. And learn to move on from the past. Don't dwell in the past. It will only make you depressed. Look at now, today, the present, and consider the future. In the long run, what am I going to do with my life? That is what you should be thinking about, not yesterday. Yesterday is gone. Today is a present. That is why we are in the present. Tomorrow, the future is something that you can make from what you do today. So before you go and make a mistake of considering something that somebody said, please take your time more, because heartbreak, anybody can break your heart, but you don't want to be the one to be breaking your heart by disappointing yourself and looking at human beings who promise you something and they won't fulfill. The father made a fool of her. Yes, he actually even said certain things in front of people that she knows, that this girl there, she's not smart, that's the reason why I made her little sister go abroad. But he was the same person who made her waste time learning for that exam, deceiving her. And this probably is one of the least situations somebody has ever encountered. But lots of people have lost a lot of things because of people who have deceived them. The fact that your mom carried you for 9 months doesn't mean that your mom cannot maltreat you. Yes, I'm telling you. Sometimes you feel like your mom and your dad are supposed to have accepted you and treat you well, and they're supposed to love you, they are not supposed to hurt you, blah blah blah. People will hurt you in this life. You should be willing to accept hurt when it comes, but make sure that you are not bitter. Learn to forgive. Forgiveness doesn't always mean reconciliation, but it means that you can respect yourself even after you have been treated badly enough to walk away when there's a need to. But always make sure that you do that which is good for you and that which pleases God. Whatever you do as unto the Lord and not as unto man, wanting man to accept you. Human beings. Be careful, be careful.